Hey, aloha Pete. How's it going? Eva Beach. Oh, right on. You guys, yes, yes. God bless us here in Oahu and keep us safe. I hope you guys are doing okay. Hope the wind isn't too crazy over there in Eva. I'm in Nanakuli, so I'm not too far from you. And so far so good. Just some sporadic drizzles here and there, and but I guess we're supposed to catch the brunt of it towards the evening time, or towards the night, and then it's supposed to move on towards Kauai and Niihau. Um, but all in all, we hope everybody's good. Yeah, stay safe, brother Pete. But yeah, wherever you guys coming from, chime in. Let me know where you guys coming from. Hope you guys are doing good as we get this thing going. Brother Dums, or Josh, brother Joe, what's up? All right, guys. Let's get all tuned up over here. Dominic Vespoli is on, guys. This is my brother. He's one of the baddest ukulele players out here. So if you guys ever get a chance, please check him out. We played some music together for years with our band KoAloha. Also from our Tropic 50 as a duo. Definitely a fantastic KoAloha artist. So if you guys ever get a chance, go ahead and give him a follow. And he is Dominic and Jocelyn Vespoli. Check them out. Yeah, amazing. Dude is bad. All right. Okay. So, all right. So let's start getting this thing going. Go ahead and shoot a like, shoot a share. Go ahead, pass it around. I know a lot of people here in Hawaii, especially, they're all getting ready for this hurricane. And a lot of them are still trying to tie things down, and they're all worried. But we pray everything's gonna go fine. All right. So today we are going to do a song that was requested. All right. So we're gonna do a song called "Sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE." It's a very popular song here in Hawaii. And it's been requested a few times. So, if you guys have any requests, definitely check out my website. Go to jonahdavis.com. Shoot me a message and, your requests, whatever you guys want to do, let's try it. This is a great time to go ahead and take advantage. If you guys have any questions about the ukulele, definitely let me know. And I'll try my best to answer them and help you guys out, especially in the area of building good habits. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that a lot of people tend to miss is the good habit side, but that takes time, and it's actually easier once we learn those good habits. It's easier to learn. Yeah. And it's like anything, it's foundational, so it definitely progresses. Yes, exactly. Lon, what's up, brother? Okay. So if you guys have never heard this song, let's run through this song real quick. All right. So this song, "Sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE," is a very popular song. This was actually written for an actual woman that used to walk along the highways, and then she used to set up her cart in WAIAHOLE. And a gentleman who had seen her, this was many years ago, I want to say 60s or something, 50s, 70s maybe, something like that. It was a while ago. And this gentleman had seen her, and he was so intrigued by this woman that he actually wrote a song. But he never did got to see that woman again. But I believe it was Kamakapili. He had did a special spot or a segment on this song, and they had actually found the actual woman or her family. They showed some pictures of her and all that stuff with her fruit stand, as she would sell fruits every single day. So it's such a cool thing. So, "Sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE." Okay, so I'm just gonna play it for you guys, just so you guys can get a general feel for the melody, and then we'll get into breaking the song down. Keeping it very simple today. Here we go. Early in the morning, she would gather all her island fruits, Laughing as she starts another day. Carefully she makes her way beside the mountain stream as she sings an island chant of long ago. Sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE, she's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya, the green and ripe banana. Walking down her damp and rocky road, her humble wagon stops. She watches the sun creep through the valley sky, smiles and wipes the sweat from her brow, continues on, and she starts a journey through the highway rising sun. Sweet, sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE, she's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya, the green and ripe banana. Later in the evening she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she ends another day. Carefully she makes her way beside the mountain stream as she sings an island chant of long ago. Oh, she's my sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE, she's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya, the green and ripe banana. Selling her papaya, the green and ripe banana. All right, okay, so that was Sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE. Very simple version. We're going to keep it very clean. We're going to work on a couple of strumming techniques, maybe some holding, some structural stuff, and then yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so but very simple song. If you guys want the PDF, go ahead and shoot me a message. Visit jonahdavis.com, and then I will definitely send you the PDF. Okay, the PDF version with all the lyrics and the chords, and as well as the chord charts. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Hi, Jen. How are you? Hey, what's up, Ron? Aloha, aloha. Yep, I'm definitely here. Oh, thanks, Ron. Thank you very much. Yeah, a hurricane's no real reason to stop, right? You know what I mean? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Go ahead and shoot a like, and go ahead and pass it on. Go ahead and share it, especially if you guys have any ukulele clubs. Remember now, throughout the week, this is available on the KoAloha page, so you can always come back, play rewind, and just go ahead with it. Another question that was asked is about the C13, and my friend Jen is on. And so, you know, this is a perfect opportunity, because if you notice, there's a C. But sometimes you could also use a C7. And as long as you use a C7, you know, you could definitely utilize that C13 chord, which is what we had done in Island Style for the last couple of weeks, okay? So anywhere that you would fit in a C7 or a turnaround chord like a C, especially in this case, you could definitely use a C13. It adds a different type of character, so it's definitely a cool thing, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about our chords. Our chords are pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but we'll go over the chord charts, okay? So if you've never read these types of chord charts, if you're looking at the page, and it's looking directly at you, it's almost as if you turn your ukulele around and you're looking directly at the face of your ukulele fret. All right, so that is what those dots would mean. So for example, here's our F chord, okay, E string, first fret, and then we're gonna do the G string, second fret. All right. Now again, a really good habit to have is to make sure that there's space in between the ukulele fret and your hand. Okay, you want to make sure that there is that space because it allows you to move your hand around. All right, that's very important. The other thing is making sure your thumb is laying on your ukulele. Let me try and get back into the camera here. So it's firm, but it's not stiff. All right, you want some mobility but stability. Okay, very important when you're making your chord. So here you go. This is your F chord. Boom. Now with our F chord, we're going to do an F7. Excuse me. So this F7, all you're going to do is go ahead and take your ring finger and put it on the C string, third fret. All right. And then your pinky is going to go on the A string, right down there on the third fret as well. Not necessary, but we like to do it. But on the chart, all I did is do your basic F7, okay, which is just adding your ring finger. All right. Now, the next one is the one that normally people usually have a little bit of an issue with, especially when we're first starting out learning how to play, and that's our B flat. One of the biggest issues that we have is holding the pressure down. All right. So what you like to do is barring the, there's a bar there. So you're going to bar the E and the A string, and it's laying flat, okay? Let me see if I can kind of get that around for you guys. There, you see that? Now, with the next finger on the second fret C string, my knuckle is up, okay? And that's with my middle finger. Now, I'm going to go ahead on this one. I'm going to add my ring finger on the G string, third fret. Now, when I do that, that's a proper B flat. Okay. Now, why we're going to use bar chords today is because it just sounds better. It sounds cool, all right? So it's going to sound much more clean, very straight. It's going to create a nice chop. Some people like to call it, yeah, Carol. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So yes, go ahead. And then, where was I? So you want to create a nice clean sound. There's another technique that we're going to do today, and we're going to press and release. A lot of people, especially local artists, when they do a lot of that cleaning, that clean chop kind of a situation, it's definitely something where we press only when we strum, and as soon as our hand releases, we release the chord. All right, so there's no pressure there. Okay, so we'll get into that. So that is your B flat. Now the next chord is a B flat minor. All right, so what you're gonna do there is you're gonna bar the whole first fret, barring the first fret, and then your ring finger is gonna be on the G string, third fret. All right, so that is going to be your B minor, your B flat minor. I'm so sorry. Let me get this question real quick. Could you cheat and lay your finger down across the first fret on the B flat? Yes, you could. Because technically, if you did that, it's less movement. Yeah, and so less movement is a good thing, especially if you're playing music. The last thing you want to do is expend extra energy just trying to hold a chord. So if this makes life simple to bar the whole thing, go for it. All right, because it won't alter the sound because it's hidden behind the second finger and the ring finger. Totally cool. All right, that was a great question. Yes, you definitely can do that. Okay, so there you go. Here's our B flat minor. That is the next one. Okay. Now our third chord is a C. Eventually we will get into this. I'm going to start teaching you guys about transposing. If you don't know the musical alphabets, we're definitely going to learn it here. It's probably the most you really need to know when it comes to music theory. you really don't need everything else in terms of figuring out chords or even transposing keys to fit your voice. So one day we'll definitely get into that. All right. Now the next chord is a barred C. Okay, so I didn't write the word barred, but I should have. But that was in hindsight, I should have wrote it. But it's basically a C. Okay, there's nothing different about this or this. Yeah, except the tone. Okay. So with your barred C, what you're gonna do here is your 3rd fret, just like your B flat, you're gonna lay it down the E over A. All right, your ring finger on the C string. Now you're starting here on the 3rd fret, middle finger going here to the 4th fret. Now your ring finger on the G string, 5th fret. All right. Hey, aloha, New Mexico. What's up, Rich? Kelly, aloha. Malaysia, beautiful. Thank you for joining us. Thanks. Welcome, guys. Yeah, same time every week, so I hope to see you guys every week. That's great. Okay, so here you go with your barred C. Now, if you notice, it's exactly like your B flat. So we're gonna do a little tip. All right. So when we're going from the B flat, all I want you to do is leave your fingers here. Okay, don't press them when you're trying to move them, but loosen them. So your string might sound like that in between. Okay, it's muted, so it just means that your pressure has been released, and then you're gonna move it down to the 3rd fret. Okay, and then you apply the pressure again. So that's a quick little tip in terms of moving. Okay. And that's all you need to do. So you don't expend so much energy trying to change your chord. Okay, what's our last chord? Our last chord is G7. Just quick little review. E string 1st fret, C string 2nd fret, and then ring finger 2nd fret on the A string. Okay, I have to think there real quick. All right. Okay, so that is your G7 chord. All right, very simple. All right, so let's go back over to your F. All right, we'll just do a quick little run through. So we'll practice our up-down strum that we've learned previously, and then we'll just utilize that to practice changing our chords. All right, so we're gonna start in our F, and then I will go ahead and call it out, and you're definitely welcome to start changing as soon as I call it. All right, just follow along and get used to the motion. Here we go. Very good. That's your F. F7. 1, 2, ready, change. All right, we're going to the B flat. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, change. Very good. B flat minor. 1, 2, ready, change. Very good. Moving over to C. 1, 2, ready, change. There you go. Good job. Now we're gonna move over to G7. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, change. All right. Very good. We're gonna move over to F. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, F. Sounds good. So go ahead and take your time getting familiar with the chords and also chord changing. F7, 1, 2, ready, change. Very good. Okay, get used to that. Now we're gonna move over to B flat. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, B flat. Good job. All right, this is the one that's usually pretty tricky. All right, going to your B minor. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, add B flat minor. Very good. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna move down to our C chord. Here we go. 1, 2, that barred chord, yes? Now we're gonna move over to our G7. Okay, take your time. 1, 2, ready, and boom. Very good. 1, 2, ready, stop. Very good. Okay, your hands are probably hurting a little bit right here, right? You might be feeling a little bit of pain there. So in the beginning, when it starts to hurt, you know, it just takes time getting used to playing those types of stuff. So it's okay to just stop and take a break. All right, that's probably one of the biggest things I like to tell my students. Take a break, take a chill pill, put it down. You know what I mean? It should be super relaxing. It should be fun. It shouldn't be super strenuous. It is difficult, yes. It takes some getting used to too, yes, definitely. But you know, when playing ukulele, you should try and keep it as relaxed and as chill as possible. And it's okay to just stop, put it down, come back later. All right, that's always a very big thing. Oh, brother Kaniela, aloha, brother. Akihito, Yokohama, aloha, good morning. And oh, right on, Thailand. Was that Serote? Ban Bang. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for joining. Go ahead, hit like, go ahead and hit share, just in case anybody might want to jam. I'm here every Sunday at the same time, 2 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. So you guys can definitely pop in every single week. We're going to be learning ukulele, okay? All right. So again, thank you guys for coming and hanging out, okay? So we're going to go ahead and run through our chords one more time, all right? Hopefully this area where I'm sure it might be hurting if you're playing and it's a little bit, what do you call that? It's sore, okay? In the beginning, it's very sore. Sometimes you got to crack your knuckles or do whatever you got to do to kind of relax it. Whatever you do, don't shake your hand like that, okay? One of the biggest things is I see people shaking it, but it actually creates more tension when you do that. So just go ahead and just relax it like that, yeah? And so the whole point is to release the tension in your hand, okay? All right, okay, so we're gonna run through our chords one more time using the up-down strum, and then we will get into the strumming pattern for Sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE, all right? Which is a much more different vibe than what we're doing right now. But again, this is just to practice chord changes, all right? 1, 2, ready, and. All right? So what I want you to do is match me when you're strumming. If my thumb goes up, go up. If my hand goes down, go down, all right? So make sure we are in sync, all right? 1, 2, ready, F7, change. Very good. Okay, now we're gonna move over to our B flat. Get ready for it. 1, 2, ready, B flat, go. Very good. Okay, get used to that feeling. 1, 2, ready, B flat minor, go. Very good. All right, make sure you got some pressure on it and there's no muffly, muted, twangy kind of a noise when doing that chord. It is a tricky change. Now we're going to move down to our C chord, or our barred C, on the 3rd fret. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. There you go. All right, holding on to it. Now we're going to move into our G7. 1, 2, ready, go. And nice. Very good. Feel that one out. Moving up to our F chord. Getting ready. 1, 2, ready, go. F. Very good. We're going to run through our chords one more time, and then we're going to start talking about strumming patterns, okay? F7. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. Okay? If your hands are sore, go go ahead and take a break, but if you not, keep going. Moving over to our B flat. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. Very good. Now here's a tricky one. Now we're gonna move to our B flat minor. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. All right, moving down to our barred C chord. 1, 2, ready, go. 3rd fret. Nice. Very good. Okay, we're moving over to our G7. 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 1, 2, ready, stop. Good. All right. Okay, very good, guys. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you guys are playing. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know. I got a question right now from Kelly. May I ask, can I use a simple C on string 1 instead of barring C chord? Kelly, yes you can. You can definitely use your standard C. Okay, it's not a big deal. It's the same C, so you definitely could do it. All right, definitely cool. But it is also good to take the opportunity and learn to do this C, because it just makes things, you'll learn eventually, like over time. When you use a barred chord, it's much more transferable than an open C. You know what I mean? So that's the cool thing. And it creates a much more fuller sound, but you can definitely use an open C. All right, but you'll see in a minute why I prefer the barred C over the open C, especially with this song. Okay, Aloha Sue from Texas, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are doing good over there. Okay, now the other thing is that, you know, like how we just went through the chords. All right, it is good practice to just go ahead and strum your way through chords and getting familiar with changing your chords, and you know, just the feeling of holding them over time. You know, so it definitely does help in the learning process and building your skills, and it also builds strength in your hands. So that's definitely a cool thing for you guys to do. All right, so I would definitely highly recommend that. Okay, now this next part is the strumming pattern. Okay, I don't know, they have different names for it. You know, some of us, we call it a skank. Some of them call it what do you call that? Chucking, I guess. Different other names. I don't know what it's called. To me, I just call it the up down, or the down up, or just a basic skank. You know what I mean? Aloha Valerie, mahalo for joining us. All right, all the way from Utah. Okay, so we're gonna do this little strum. Okay, so remember how I talked to you guys about tucking in your hands. All right, if you guys haven't heard that before, definitely check out the previous videos on the KoAloha page. So what I like to do is I tell my students to pinch, twist, and tuck these 3 fingers in. All right, so there's a small little cross right here, and what that does is it creates a little bit of a weight behind that strum, and when you have that weight, it's definitely easier for you to create a fuller, broader sound. Okay, so that's pretty much a cool thing to have when you're playing. Okay, so with this strum, we're gonna definitely use that. With this strum, it's okay to also let your hands hang out a little bit, your 3 fingers, because it's gonna create that waving, that chopping motion, and it's also gonna create that thin sound, right? So before, I remember I mentioned that this creates a fuller sound. Sometimes when you use a hand out and it's fanning or it's flaring out, it creates a much more thinner sounding strum. All right, so that's kind of a cool thing to have. All right, especially for this song. Hey, Uncle John, aloha. Hey, my Uncle's on. All right, so that's a cool little feeling to have. All right, so So those are the two positions that you could definitely hold your hand. So open, all right, or closed, all right. I definitely enjoy the fisted one because it adds weight behind the chop, all right. So whenever you're chopping your strings like that. Now the next thing with your left hand, okay, this can be a little bit tricky in the beginning. What we like to do is, you see how my hand just kind of like loosens up and tightens up. It just kind of grips and looses, and my ring and my pinky kind of lifts and shuts. Yeah, it lifts up and shuts. So it's kind of muting the strings for me, and it's creating a much more cleaner cut. So for every strum, down and up, it's doing that. So whenever I'm strumming down in slow-mo, I'm pressing my F, and then I'm dropping as soon as I leave the string. When I'm going up, I'm doing the same thing. Up, down. All right? Now, when my hand is down, I'm not pressing my F. So it definitely gives your hand a split second to take a break. And when you're doing that in between of your melody, it definitely it's definitely a good thing, all right? And it creates a much more cooler sound. All right. This is also, I guess, kind of considered like an island strum too. All right. Okay, you see my hand? So a cool little skill, a little trick for you guys to learn. You'll find this a lot in local music. So go ahead and try that. Try it and see how it feels when you're playing that. Okay, so again, every time I'm strumming, I'm pressing. When I'm not strumming, my hand is laying on the fret. So this is what it's like. So I'm just laying on it. I'm not pressing it at all. All right? So you hear that? That's how you know I'm not pressing. Now, when I do press, it's a clean sound. Even when I chuck it or chop it, okay, it's definitely a clean sound. All right, so it's a cool little thing. So take that. Hey, what's up, Brother Joe? How you doing, brother? All right, guys. Yeah, hey, you know, you got the amazing Joe Guam on today. All right, dude is like killing it. He ends the week on Saturdays. He's been ripping it. So much aloha to you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, okay. So that chop. Okay. So go ahead and work on that. Like, that's a lot for you to work on, especially getting used to the feel. Remember now, it's all about vibe. It's all about feeling. All right. So okay. So when you get that vibe going, we'll work on our chord changes. All right. So go ahead and try it. Play along with me. Remember now, try to get your hand to match mine. There you go. It's a little bit tricky, but you guys can do it, all right? Early in the morning, she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she starts another day. Carefully she makes her way beside the mountain tree as she sings an island chant of long ago. All right? Okay, so let's go back into that. Now with those chops, okay, work on getting those vibes down. Now, we got our chords, so we'll go line by line, and then we're going to work on every single chord. Now, if you see the word where it says, and pack them as she starts, you're going to hit that F, and that's only going to be for 2 beats. So it's going to be down, up, and then to B flat, that is also, I believe, to be just 2 beats. Down, up, okay? All right? Okay, let's try. Go ahead on our F. We're going to try that from the very beginning. Now our intro, which I did not put in here, but you'll see it in the PDF version should you request one, or even on scene 4. It's just F and C. Okay, but we're going to keep it very simple in the beginning since we're just learning. All right, let's get this vibe going, especially with that chop. Okay, here we go. So chop and pull, chop and pull. 1, 2, F, go, and all right, so try that. Let's see how that feels. Early in the morning, she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she changed another change. All right, it's that fast. Okay, let's go back up to our F. So keep that vibe going. Okay, we're gonna try it again from the very beginning of the verse, early in the morning. 1, 2, ready, and go. Early in the morning, she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she starts another day. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that was a good one. Hopefully that went well for you guys. If you guys are having difficulty with it, don't worry about it. All right, it's a slow process. It takes time, but just have fun with it. All right, experiment with it. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go moving over into the the third and fourth line. Okay, so carefully. So that's where we go to our B flat minor. Okay, starting from the very beginning. Okay, so again, if you have your ukuleles, go ahead, play along. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, early, go. Early in the morning, she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she starts another day. Carefully she makes her way F beside the mountain stream. B flat as she sings an island chant of long ago. C, early. Early in the morning she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she starts another day. B flat minor, carefully she makes her way F beside the mountain stream as she sings an island chant of long ago. Let's go into the chorus C. Here we go. Sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE, she's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya, B flat, and the green and ripe banana. C, early. Early in the morning she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she starts another day. B flat minor, carefully she makes her way F beside the mountain stream. B flat, she sings an island chant of long ago. C, sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE, she's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya, B flat, the green and ripe banana. Alright, so that is the whole first section, okay? The melody definitely carries. From verse to verse, it's the same thing. Remember now, I think I talked about this last week, that every song has a pattern, all right? When you learn one pattern, it simply carries on to the next, okay? It just simply continues. So go ahead and just continue it for the next verse. All right, so we're going to try this again. Hope you guys are doing good. Nancy, hi, hello. Hey, Naoko, aloha. Thank you guys for coming, joining, checking it out. All right. So, again, we're going to go through this melody again. All right. The whole purpose is to get familiar with it. All right. We don't need to rush at all. There's no need to get frustrated when things get a little bit difficult. All you need to do is put it down, take a chill pill, and come back. All right. Ukulele is supposed to be definitely one of the most relaxing instruments to learn. It's a fun instrument, and you know it's very versatile. You can do anything and everything you could possibly think of. All right. But you know, let's go ahead and rest our fingers, and just take a quick little break. Yeah. So every Sunday, all right, I'm here hanging out with you guys from 2 to 3 every single Sunday. So definitely go ahead and share it with your friends. Invite people to come and hang out. It's definitely a cool little thing. This Wednesday, the 29th, we're going to have the amazing Mr. Neil Chin. He's amazing, dude. He's so good. KoAloha as well. Definitely on Thursdays, 3:30 to 4:30 Hawaii Standard Time. Fridays, jamming it with Brother Kainoa, 1 to 2 Hawaii Standard Time. And the main man, the coolest dude on the planet, Brother Joe Guam. He's so cool. All of you guys are some amazing performers, 4 to 5. And just mahalo them for coming and sharing their love and their aloha and their music every single week. And thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. You know, every single week with KoAloha. You know, it's such a beautiful thing to be a part of this family and to have all of you guys a part of it. You know, so such a cool thing. Thank you guys very much. All right. All right. Okay, let's get back into this jam. Okay, so now we're gonna go run through this whole verse and this chorus. Remember now, the pattern of the song, it's gonna stay the same. It's not gonna change. Okay. So once you learn this, you practically learn the whole song. All right. It's just arranging and organizing the melody and the arrangement of the song. Okay. Let's try this. 1, 2, ready, go. All right. You got that vibe going. So I'm very much creating a beat when I'm strumming, yeah? All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, early, go. Early in the morning, she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she starts another day. B flat minor, carefully she makes her way F beside the mountain streams. B flat as she sings an island chant of long ago. C, sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE, she's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya, B flat, and the green and ripe banana. See, from the top, here we go. Early in the morning, she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she starts another day. B flat minor, carefully she makes her way F beside the mountain stream. B flat as she sings an island chant of long ago. See, here we go. Sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE, she's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya, B flat, a green and ripe banana. All right, okay, so that takes care of the first verse. Now the second verse is pretty much going to be the same thing, the same vibe. All right, so let's go ahead and try it. The words get a little bit tricky in this one, but if you actually go to YouTube, the gentleman that sings this song is Brother Walter. Amazing. Uncle Walter is amazing. Okay, amazing voice, amazing performer. He's one of my favorites ever since growing when I was a young boy. This song was one of my favorite songs. A very popular song here in the islands, and definitely around the world. You know, there's a lot of people from around the world that definitely love this song, and they all know this song. So it's such a cool thing. So again, for all of you guys, including Carol, who had requested this song, thank you guys very much. Again, you guys got any questions? You guys got any requests? Whatever you guys want to learn, you guys have questions, go ahead, drop it here in the comments, okay? We'll definitely take care of that. You can also visit my website, jonahdavis.com, shoot me a message, and then I will definitely go ahead and get that to you guys as well. If you want the PDF, I'll mail it to you guys. All right. Okay, so let's run through the second verse and let's try it. Let's see how it goes. Okay, 1, 2, same vibe, go, and back up, back up. All right, let's get used to that bouncy rhythm. Walking down her damp and rocky road, her humble wagon stops. She watched the sun creep through the valley skies. B flat minor. Smiles and wipes the sweat off from her brow. F continues on as she starts a journey high with rising sun. See, sweet lady of WAIAHOLE. She's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya. B flat, the green and ripe banana. She's walking, ready, go. Walking down her damp and rocky road, her humble wagon stops. She watched the sun creep through the valley sky. B flat minor. Smiles and wipes the sweat from her brow. F continues on, and she starts her journey through the highway rising sun. I forgot that. Here we go. Sweet lady of WAIAHOLE. She's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya. B flat, the green and ripe banana. C. That's it. All right, so we got to work in the words. I forgot a couple of parts right there. So yeah, we all make mistakes, especially me, this guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and run through this third verse, and then we're gonna work on the outro. Okay. All right, Kelly. Yeah. Oh, it's Tuesday over there. Oh wow. Nice. Oh, you're welcome, Sue. Right on. Thanks for joining us. Okay. All right. So go ahead. Let's go ahead from the very beginning. F. All right. Later. Okay. Here we go. Later in the evening, she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she ends another day. B flat minor, carefully she makes her way. F beside the mountain stream as she sings an island chant of long ago. Oh, she's my sweet lady of WAIAHOLE. She's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya. B flat, the green and ripe banana. Selling her papaya. when you see that red, I marked it at the bottom and I changed the lettering. All right, so the font color is red, and basically that's the outro, that's the tagline. So you're gonna just do that red highlighted section one more time, and then you're done. Okay, now if you notice, there's parentheses under the choruses, and that's basically what the harmony part is. I don't know if you guys are joining a band or something, whatever you guys want to do harmonies, you guys, this is also the very exact same key that Uncle Walter, or Brother Walter as he's known in the music world, um, he does it in this exact key. So when you can go to YouTube and you can search this song up from Uncle Walter, and you can definitely go ahead and play this song in this exact key along to his track. Okay, so that's a great little nugget for you guys. You guys can definitely go check that out. Okay, so again, all you need to do is review that last red line, and do it again, and you should be good to go. All right, and then that is the whole song, guys. We got through the whole song today, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll do it one more time just for feels. Okay, so if you're looking at your screen, I have what would be the PDF version. So if you guys want one, visit my website, shoot me a message, and I'll definitely send it to you guys. Aloha, koala. Hey, Japan. Oh, good morning for you. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Okay, it's such a cool thing to be with you guys every Sundays at 2 to 3. Come and hang out. Definitely invite your friends. Anybody that wants to learn how to play ukulele, come. It's free. It's brought to you by the family of KoAloha Ukulele. Love them, and thank you guys for being a part of the family. Okay, so let's try this real quick. All right, here we go. F. Early in the morning, she would gather all her island fruits. I'll pack them as she starts another day. B flat. Carefully she makes her way. F. Beside the mountain streams. B flat. She sings an island chant of long ago. C. Here we go. Sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE, she's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya and green and ripe banana. Walking down her damp and rocky road, her humble wagon stops. She watched the sun creep through the valley sky. B flat minor. Smiles and wipes the sweat from her brow. F, and continues on and starts her journey through the highway rising sun. C. Sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE, she's sitting by the highway, selling her papayas. B flat, green and ripe banana. Later in the evening, she would gather all her island fruits and pack them as she ends another day. B flat minor, here we go. Carefully she makes her way. F, beside the mountain stream, as she sings an island chant of long ago. Oh, she's my sweet Lady of WAIAHOLE. She's sitting by the highway, selling her papaya. B flat, and green and ripe banana. Selling her papaya. Selling her papaya. B flat, a green and ripe banana. 1, 2, right, guys, and so there you go, Sweet Lady of Waihole. So again, guys, thank you guys for hanging out this Sunday, and every Sunday. We'll be here. I hope you guys enjoyed this song. Definitely go ahead in the comments, shoot me questions, or visit my website, shoot me a message. Anything you guys have requests, anything you guys want to learn, any tips or tricks that you're looking for, clarity in how to play something or understanding in how the positions work and whatnot. You definitely feel free to hit me up, shoot me a message, and I'd gladly get back to you. At the bottom of the screen, you have my Patreon, my Instagram, my Facebook, all of that. Definitely come and check me out, visit me anytime. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed your guest house. Thank you guys again for hanging out. My name is Jonah Davis. Mahalo to KoAloha, the beautiful KoAloha family, for making this available to you guys, as well as all of us artists. Joe, Kupaoa, Kainoa, Brother Neil, for allowing us to come and spend our time with you guys. Okay, we really enjoy it. Thank you guys. Have a great week. For the rest of Hawaii, hope you guys stay safe. God bless you guys. Aloha.